I don't know who's watching this or who needs to hear this, but this is a piece to motivate you on your journey to becoming a profitable trader. The road to profitability is so much harder than you think it's going to be, and it will be tattered and paved with difficulties, roadblocks, obstacles, depression, challenges, and a whole host of difficulties that will present themselves to you and make you endure like you've never endured before. Now, as a result of all of this, the first thing you really need to do is change your expectations. A lot of people walk into this game and think that they can just learn a few price action concepts, study a bit of technical analysis, and smash it. The reality is it's going to take so much longer than you anticipated, and you really need to prepare yourself for how long it's truly going to take. Whatever you have in your mind as a sort of benchmark and timeline for how long you think it's going to take for you to get to a position that you're happy with in trading, magnify that by 5 times, perhaps even 10 times, because the reality is it's not going to happen overnight and can take multiple years. I'm talking much longer than you thought. If you thought you're going to do it in 2 years, you may end up doing it in 6 to 8, and that's the harsh reality. That being said, when you get to that point, it will be the most rewarding thing that you've ever done, twofold. Of course, financially, it will open up new possibilities and a life that you only ever dreamed of in the past, but also in terms of mental hardening and a genuine sense of achievement through hardship. And that's something that you can only earn in life. People that have money, old money, trust fund babies, whatever it is, that are just gifted all this money, gifted a house, gifted a car, whatever it is, they will never feel the same sense of fulfillment that you will feel going through what you do as a trader. I personally know quite a few of these people, and they live, it's sort of a hollow, empty life, right? And what we're doing here is the complete antithesis of that. You'll come out with such a genuine sense of pride. It's something that I can't really put into words or articulate, but it's something that sort of prepares you for anything in life. It's like, I always say to people, you should get a job in hospitality. I used to work a job at one of the top restaurants in London. It was bleak, it was depressing, it was horrible, but I'm so happy that I did that, because now anything I do, any job that I did after that point was like, it was a dream to me, because I had that sense of perspective, I had that sort of relative reference point to compare it to, and it's very similar in trading. You'll go through so much, you'll hit such low points of self-doubt. Can I do this? Am I intelligent enough? Am I determined enough? Do I have the right mental makeup to even see this through? Through my journey as a trader, I sought therapy. I believed that therapy is, both in personal life and in trading life, is critical. Something I worked with my therapist is something called strength mode. When you embark on your journey in therapy and sort of emotional understanding, which is of course critical in trading, you'll often be told that it's okay to feel weak and that weakness is a strength. Take that with a pinch of salt. From first-hand experience, I sort of comfortably found myself wallowing in that narrative, so much so that when I was hitting losses on the trading desk or stressful events in my personal life, I was finding myself weak without that sort of mental armor to rebuttal against what was going on. So instead, I leant into the other side with my therapist and focused on something called strength mode, which essentially was all about mental hardening. It was all about having that sort of mental armor, building up that resilience. And that's something that I acquired, fostered, nurtured, and developed over the years through trading. And that's something that I advise and advocate you guys all sort of lean into as well. Obviously, everyone's different. Everyone has sort of different mental makeups and different dispositions psychologically and emotionally. But you will need that sort of armor, because it will push you to points where you feel like giving up. And I don't know who I'm speaking to here. You could be months into your journey, years into your journey. Hell, you could be over a decade into your journey, right, and still trying to crack the code. Some people do generally get to that point. So if that is someone that I'm speaking to here, then props for not throwing the towel in. Also props if you've done it for a few months or even a few years. It still can be difficult no matter where you are on your journey. But just understand that everything you're doing is moving you closer to your end goal. It may not seem like that, and I think that's the hardest part in trading, is that every loss that you acquire, every difficult trade that you have to live through, every horrible position that's underwater and stressing you out and causing you to lose sleep, all of these things are building you into the trader that you need to be in the future. A good analogy and way to look at it is that you're planting a seed and that seed will grow into a tree. The problem is that a lot of the work that happens underneath the soil. Every loss that you endure and journal, reflect, and integrate that process into your following process for the future is essentially just setting down roots. You need to set down these roots, and unfortunately it's hundreds of roots, thousands of roots, and that's what it takes to truly build a strong foundation for that seed to sprout and grow into the tree that you want it to. As a result of you not seeing the progress in real time, I think that's really what makes this one of the hardest crafts in the world to master, because if you go to the gym, you see incremental gains. Not only that, you get a pump and you see what your future self will look like before you even get there. You have a unique insight into what you will look like, and you see those gains incrementally, steadily, week on week, month on month. The same is similar to many careers, many crafts, many aspirations. In trading, you don't get that luxury or privilege. As a result of that, of course, the sort of inner narrative in your head that naysays, that puts you down, the sort of devil on your shoulder, will run rampant. If your journey is anything like mine, you'll get to a point where it gets so difficult that you're losing sleep, your relationships are suffering as a result because your self-esteem is heavily battered as a way of your body and mind protecting itself. Your defense mechanisms flare up, so you become highly defensive, somewhat aggressive, your fuse is incredibly short, your emotional buffer is going to be down to 1-2% at most, and you're going to have to sort of live through that, manage that as best you can. But like I say, all of these hardships, all of this pain that you're going to go through will form you into a better person. I say this wholeheartedly. Going through my journey as a trader has shaped me into someone that I never thought I could be, and I'm so grateful for all those down days, all those low days, all those days where I thought I'd wasted years of my life, and not just years of my life in a sort of objective sense, but years of my life in terms of the stress and toll that it had taken on me as well. And I think there's also a lot of merit to the statement, it's darkest before the dawn. So I want you to heed those words and remember that you will get to a point where you are at your very lowest. You've been in the game for so many years, you still just can't make it tick, right? You can't turn that profit, you're still racking up losers. No matter what you're doing, being systematic, discretionary, whatever it is, still massively struggling. And over years, that sort of emotional cortisol decay will take place. Obviously, that sort of voice in your head that's been running rampant over the years will get louder and louder, and you'll start to believe that narrative a lot more. But out of this period of doom and gloom and ultimately despondency will be born that new sort of era for you as a trader. The phoenix rises from the ashes sort of thing. And I see this over and over again with a lot of traders on their path, in that usually the main roadblock for profitability is patience, stringency, discipline, etc., etc. Unfortunately, it was the case for me anyway, that I had to really get to a point after years of trading where I thought, don't even know if I can do this anymore. I was depressed, I was despondent, but as a result of all of that, I was also not trading. That not trading was patience, essentially, in one form or another. I wasn't willing to step into the market at any point because every time I did, I'd get knocked down. So it was this sort of unintentional patience and discipline that was curated in that moment, albeit a very low moment in my life. It made me realize the frequency and cadence of the trades that I should be taking, and it turned out it was way lower than I thought. It was way lower than I was doing, actively turning up to the desk and trading all day, all week. It was moving into a proper swing trader stance, a position trading stance, whereby I was only taking the absolute creme de la creme setups. And again, I wouldn't have got to this point unless I'd got to that point of despondency in my journey. So yeah, I don't want this video to be too bleak at all. I want this video to inspire you, but I also want to be real. I don't want to give you some bullshit version of what it's going to take to be a trader. It's going to be fucking difficult. It's going to be enduring. It's going to be challenging. It's going to push you to places that you never thought you could go to. It's going to strain your relationships with your friends, your family. But once you come out the other end, it will be the most rewarding thing that you ever do. It will shape you into a completely different person. It will obviously afford you a lifestyle and life that you never thought you could have before, free of any shackles, free of a job, a boss. It's freedom in its truest sense. I think my main takeaway for you guys from this video is crack on, keep going, focus on mental hardening, understand that lots of the work that you're doing is progressing you, but it's doing so underneath the surface. And more importantly than anything else, don't give up. Just do not give up. Keep going, stay the path. It may not feel like it at the moment, but you will get there. If you're having any particularly difficult moments in the markets, then take a step back, right? Take a breath. Focus on self-love. Focus on positive psychological reframing. Focus on the balance in your life. It's very good to have other hobbies, other interests, other aspirations that you can sort of lean into when things are going really shit. For me, this was focusing on other businesses. It was focusing on my love for food, focusing on my love for art, my relationship with my wife, my daughter, reconnecting with nature, taking time off, whatever it is. And if you're anything like me, you'll want to get there tomorrow or today, but realize that this isn't going to happen overnight. I don't even want to use the analogy, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, because this is much more than a marathon. This is a lifelong aspiration, a lifelong goal, and one of the most difficult crafts to master. But you will get there. You don't need a high IQ. All you need is determination and tenacity. So stay the course, stay relentless, keep your chin up, and see it through. Now, my goal with this channel is to help you guys as much as possible. So I've created another video that summarizes my biggest practical takeaways over the last 8 years. If you've got some spare time, I'll link the video up here for you. Click it, get stuck in, and I hope this channel imparts as much value as it's intended to.